Hello and welcome. AHandinitFlo here for EVE Online again, and I just wanted to do this little video here on basically a delivery problem when you're doing manufacturing. This pops up with me, probably once every couple of weeks, and that's because when I set the job originally, when you first put a job in, you get to set the destination of where you want the output of the job. So let me just throw a random blueprint in here. So item hangers where the input materials, item hangers where it's going to go. But sometimes if it's in another hanger or another part of the hanger in one of my containers, I forget to change this to item hanger. This one was obviously done before because they're both in the right location. Let's see where this one goes to. Okay, so here, I'll give you an example here. This one will come up. I'll see that I have all my materials. I'll start my job, but I'll forget to look here. Oops, I'll forget to look here at output location, where here it's into to build. Now, there's a limited amount of space in there based on what that is. Just let me double check. So in here, so I only have 1,000 meters squared space in here for this. So if what you're outputting is bigger than that, you'll get an error. And I'm gonna guess, go back here to my jobs, and see it's Valkyrie 1, and I bet you, if I look in here, that's exactly what I did. I probably just clicked on a Valkyrie 1 blueprint in here, and I'm delivering it to the same location, and it does not have enough space. So I'll show you what happens here when I go to deliver. Not enough space. You can't add the Valkyrie 1 as there is simply not enough room for it to fit. It takes 770 cubic meters of volumes, and there are only 64398 left. Now, this is the critical part, because you may have a bunch of containers. Here I know what I did wrong, but you may not know. So look at these numbers here, and it shows you only have 64398 left. So you know it's got to be either a pretty full container, if it's a big one, or a pretty small one. That's a small number there. Okay. So if you look here in structures, that's 250,000 square meters available. So it's not going to be that one because it's not full. It's almost showing 0 there. Look on capitals, same thing. All right. And if you look on to build, it's simple here, but I have other stations where I have, a dozen or more of these containers, and I have to figure out which one. And here's the magic. This is what I was showing you to pay attention to. So when you go to deliver, you look at this last one, 643 left, and okay that. And if you look at 1,000 minus the 356, guess what? You get kind of, as long as it's close to that magic number, because it'll never give you those two last little, I don't know, this one gives you down to 2 digits, and up here never seems to give you that. I've never really seen it go past the zeros, like to 0.1 or anything like that. Anyways, so there you go. So now you know it's delivering into this, and it doesn't have enough space. So let's see what I could do simply, and just trying to make my life less of a hassle. Don't have a lot of blueprints out here. So what I'm going to do on this one, now there's two ways to do this. Normally you don't have enough space in the container to actually put it in anyway, so the container itself is not big enough. But I'm going to solve two things here in one go. So this is, I believe, just a massive cargo container, right? And with the attributes 1,000 square meters. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use an enormous freight container. That out shows down here. I'm going to set the name to to build. There you go. Now, you can see they have both the same name, but what happened here? See, empty, and that one's the one with the problem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control A here, grab all of these, put them into this one. So now this one you'll see is empty. Now I could deliver this into here if I wanted to, but generally what happens is what I'm sending into here, and it's typically like a, you know, something huge like a Providence or something like that, or a few orcas, or a few you know, Dommies or something, a few battleships. So what I have to do then is I just delete this. All right, you have to do that by repackaging it. There you go, that's repackaged. All right. So there we go. So this has a lot of space in it. Now, watch what happens here when I go to deliver. Boom, gets delivered. Now, here's the thing. Just because this had the same name on it, it's not the same location. I'm just going to take these two. They were delivered there also, so I made that mistake on these two prior. So what'll happen was, because that doesn't exist anymore, it delivers into the item hanger, right? And in here we will see, there we go. Show info, let's see, oops. No, that was this one here, 770. So there's the 770 it couldn't deliver, and it's delivered into here. I'm just going to stack these. There we go. So they're all stacked and ready to go. And it's that simple. That's how you solve your problem if you ever have that cannot be delivered issue. So let me just go over that quickly. So go where, figure out where it's going to be delivered to, get rid of that location temporarily, deliver, it'll go into your item hanger, and then if you need to, you can rebuild it or redo it again. I did that step before because I just moved it to a new container, which was a lot bigger. So if I make that mistake again, it'll do like those other two that I just showed you. It'll just deliver to this container here. So, all right, it's that simple. Fly safe.